let me tell you how I learned to not trust in no one. I was in my last year of high school, specifically in my physics class. In that classroom was the worst classroom from the high school because the building was the oldest, and also the hottest. Can you imagine how was that hell? Because I had that class at noon, and also I felt like literally I went to the cellars of hell when I went to that class. But that's not the deal that I want to treat in this video. The main thing that I want to talk is about my teacher and his surprised exam. He really surprised me because I wasn't ready for that quiz, and also I didn't bring my notebook. But I felt like God looked me into the eye when the teacher said, "Oh, don't worry, you can solve the quiz in pairs." So the first thing that I did was look to my friend, to my best friend, and with my eyes, try to tell him that him and I would solve the quiz together. When we were putting the tables together, my best friend asked me, "Hey, do you bring your notebook?" Because I didn't bring mine. So I started to laugh because the irony of the situation. So he asked me, "Hey, what happened? Are you alright?" Obviously I wasn't. None of us brought us notebooks. So we could pair with someone else who had brought their notebooks, but we didn't. So we decided to fight the quiz with the only thing that we know from the class, that was our names. So instead of solve the quiz, because we couldn't remember any formula, we decided to play tricky. So when the teacher said, "Guys, the time is over," we decided to write above our names. Sorry for being a disappointment for you, but we do not know anything. Then the teacher recollected all the papers, and I left that classroom because I was so embarrassed for losing that quiz, and also because the heat in that classroom was awful. A week later, the professor came into the classroom with a serious face and started to talk so mad at us. "Guys, I cannot believe that only one pair can solve and pass the quiz. Except of them, none of us made it. I never seen something like that in my 5 years of teaching. I was so sad about hearing that. Then when I received my exam, I saw a message from the teacher above our message. He responds at us, "Yes, you are." Well, then this situation at the end led me to teachings. The first one, never forget your notebook. Never. And the second one, do not rely on anyone, even if they are your best friends. Thank you for your attention.